Welcome back, Biz Uni crew. It's your girl. So, coming on real quick to show someone how to clean an image and how to change a pattern, kinda, I guess. So, what you want to do is you want to go to Google, look for shoe outlines, or you want to look for shoe clip arts or SVGs. So, if you find a shoe that you want, I'm going to do I guess I'm gonna do this high heel shoe. I'm gonna do one of those, and let's see. So the lines are very light on this Converse shoe, so I don't think that's gonna work. So this one's kind of cute. I need the lines to be a little darker, but we're gonna try this shoe anyway. We're just gonna save it and take it over to Cricut Design Space. And we'll upload new project. And we just gonna hit all the white spots. So you're gonna go to your removal tool at the very bottom of your screen. You don't want none of the white spots. Now, you might have to find a sticker or something to redo that one right there because it's not going to clean real good. None of it might, but we're just going to try. So just hit the background. You just touch the screen or click it with your mouse and it'll delete. If you look up at the right-hand corner under next, you see it's a shadow now because it removed the background. So now all you want to do is hit the inside of the shoe. You just want to hit all the white spots. Stay in. It's almost like you coloring inside the lines. So you're just removing all the white. So just touch it. And if you're doing this from your phone or your tablet, if you look at my screen, you can see this little red plus sign like a bullseye. That's letting you know you're directly on what need to be removed. So you just remove your finger. Just touch and remove your finger. If you look at the right-hand corner under next, you see it's showing me everything that I'm cleaning. If it's still black, that means you have not cleaned it. You want to clean every little bitty thing that is white. The little bitty lines. You can also take your picture to remove background, and it can do it for you. Some of the pictures, and some of them might not come out good. Sometimes it's good to just clean it yourself. It takes it a minute, so be patient. If you mess around and hit a line like this, let me see. The lines are so thin on this picture. I was trying to mess up for you. See what it takes something. You can always push the undo button. Like if you mess around and take your whole lines, you can always push undo. The arrow that say undo. And it'll go back. And it'll take your stuff back to the regular way for you to start over. Like, you see how the wording is. Let me show y'all. That's not going to get clean. So what I would do is I'll find a picture and bring it over and re-clean it some kind of way. So I'm not going to use that Converse logo. I'm just going to take my eraser tool right here beside remove. And I'm just going to erase it. I'm going to go back to remove. And then I'm going to continue to clean the white spots. Like I said, if you mess around and hit something beside the white spot, like the black line, and it takes away your whole picture, I always go to undo to put your picture back. If something not clean up here in the the right-hand corner, it's going to still be black. That's letting you know it's not clean. So look at your picture up under next. If it still got black spots, that means that area have not been clean. It's going to give you a preview when you go to the next page also. Just keep hitting all the white spots. If, like I said, if you mess up, always push undo. You got the undo button and the redo button. If you want to put something back, you can put redo. If you want to take something away. Some of it is not going to look as good as it looking up there in the right-hand corner once you push next. So you go to next. This is what it looking like. Now, if you pay attention to the picture, something didn't get clean. And if you've been paying attention to me, what did not get clean? Something is still black, which will be the little shoestring hole. I didn't clean the inside of it. So I got to make sure everything is clean. Now, some of it ain't going to be able to be clean. The lines are too little, so we ain't going to worry about that. But you find you a good picture that got real fine lines, that's thick, and that's almost like a color page that you can clean real good. So we're going to save the picture. We're going to go to next because I like the way it looks. So this is going to determine if it can be hide and contour for me. So I'm just naming it something. And I'm going to save it. I'm going to go upload it to my Cricut design space. I'm going to go to action. And I'm going to go to hide contour. And this is how I find out if the shoe can be changed colors or anything like that. Because I delete stuff I don't need or want. Like these little fine lines in the inside here. I delete all those. Because I want the shoe to be able to be changed, the color. So stuff that's not connected that I really don't need, I can go in and remove those. Let's see. I really don't like the little lines between my shoelaces. I'll see if that's a big deal or not when I get through deleting them. Just go in and remove the stuff that I don't want. Make sure your outline is still there because it will change your whole shoe to a shadow. So you just want to keep hitting stuff you don't want and putting back stuff you do. Okay, so let's see what that look like. Okay, now the shoe look like this because I removed all the little lines that was in the middle of it, which is fine with me because I'm going to change the color of everything. So what I'm going to do is go to layer, and I'm going to hit the little star, and I'm going to make a couple copies. I just do that just in case I mess up something and I have to work a little harder. So I'm going to go back to action. And I'm going to go back to hide contour. This time, I'm going to delete everything outside of the shoe. I don't want nothing inside the shoe. I'm going to keep just the outline of the shoe to get me a shadow. You can also just, when you're cleaning it, you can just save them in multiple pieces like that. But I feel like it's a waste. I got to go back and look for that piece and this piece. But some people do it like that. Make sure the outline is still there, because I need that as my shadow. You got to delete everything that's inside the shoe to get the shadow. I don't know if there's another way to do this. If it is, you know, let me know. But this is how I do it. I'm not saying it's the right way. I don't know. Like, to me, I mean, like, that's the only way I knew. I feel like it should be an easier way to do a lot of it. Maybe I just don't know what it is. Like I said, doing it from the phone, sometimes it gets very tedious. So take your time. Don't get frustrated. Once you get it, I promise you ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing. It's worth it when you really want to design your own stuff. It really is. So now I got a shadow. My shadow is just the backing for me to be able to put my colors on top if I was going to do a HTV iron on, because you need a base to put your layers on. So this is the only reason why I do the shadow. Now, if I just wanted to do this and design it like I did the printer cut yesterday, which I did a video. Y'all can go back and watch that video from last night. It was called Weld and Hide and Contour. Okay, so now I'm just going to delete the outer line that gave me my shadow, and I'm going to come back in and I'm going to delete stuff I do not want. Like, for instance, I just want the inside of the shoe, but I'm going to take away the shoe screens and the little button thingies here because they're going to be something different. They're going to be like a different color. How many colors you have, that's how many times you got to layer the picture. I'm deleting everything that's not going to be whatever color I'm going to do the shoe. Make sure the outer layer is not in there because the outer layer is no longer what we want. This bottom part of the shoe, we don't want that either because that's going to be white. We just want the inside. We don't want these little dots and none of that. We need all that closed off. Come on, thing. Who is a headache? I'm telling you. If you make a mistake and exit out, just go back to high contour. That's all you do. Just go back to whatever you was using when you make a mistake and exit out of it. So don't want that part. Don't want that part. Make sure everything looks good to you. Let's see. I haven't really decided on what color the shoe's going to be. Okay, you see the problem right here? You see this line is open. So when I delete that, it deletes the whole inside. I need that. So what you're supposed to do is what I showed y'all last time. I'm going to add a line. Well, actually, I'm going to have to slice. So that's a good thing. Y'all get to learn how to slice. So take your shape. I'm going to get a square. I like squares. I don't know why. And then I'm just going to put it. Oh, goodness. Right here. Come on, thing. I'm going to make it small enough to fit in between the white space and the black. Like right there. You see that? And I'm going to slice it. So I'm going to highlight all of it. Make sure that little thing is highlighted. I'm going to go to action. I'm going to go to slice. If slice do not show up, that means it's not highlighted. Okay, so I don't need that little piece no more, so I'm going to delete it. Let me get it. One thing. Okay, so now I can go back to high contour, and now I can delete it. See there? Because I had sliced it. Okay, so now I got that part. I'm going to just go, let me see, can I think of something? I'm going to do, because it's in this Grand Theft Auto shoe, that's what I want to try. And I am going to get it. I just haven't figured it out yet. So I'm going to slice. I'm going to put the picture on top of my thing, and then I'm going to slice it. Cool, right? Yeah. So now I ain't going to be able to use this as a shadow cut. I should have did it before I did everything I did to it because I had that slice. So now it's not going to do right. So now I had to go back in. I can also take my shadow shoe and layer that and then high contour and just bring back in instead of me having to delete all this stuff over here. So we'll use our shadow shoe. We're just going to make a copy and we're going to push high contour. And we're going to only add what we want to keep. So we're going to delete everything else that we already have. Like we got our shadow, so we're going to delete the outer layer after we find something that we need, which will be the bottom part of the shoe. So we're going to put the little white shoestrings back. We don't want the outer layer. We just want the shoestrings and the stuff that's going to be white. Which would be these little inside lines. Like I said, it gets a little ooey trying to do it all, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Just be a little patient with yourself and just keep trying. That's all I can tell you, because it ain't easy for me some days. Some days I be want to throw this thing. So if you want to make these lines between the shoe white, you can do that too. Okay, you see this one right here? It's connected to the other shoe, so it ain't gonna do good. We can put a line there, so I can show y'all that too, to make it look like. Let me see what it looks like so far. We're gonna turn this white. We're gonna go to edit. We're gonna push the little black dot. We're gonna turn it white. Okay. Okay. Now you see what I'm saying when I say this little part, because it's taking up my part about my shoestring. It don't supposed to be white because the Grand Theft Auto picture is supposed to be there. So what I'm gonna have to do is make the picture big enough. I'm gonna get me another shape. I'm gonna make it a little skinny line. So you get your line. You make it go all the way across here. Connect it to the other line. And you're going to highlight all of it. And you're going to push weld. Go to high contour. Delete what don't supposed to be there. Okay. So now we just got to line everything up just perfect. I was right. We weren't able to do that because we had welded together. So anytime you slice something or weld something and you try to make a layer out of it and go back and take certain stuff out, certain stuff going to be gone because of you weld something together. You slice something out the picture. So it's just going to be whatever you made that picture into, if I can explain it the best way I know how. So we're going to go ahead and get another shadow of the black. And we're going to go to high contour. And we're going to delete everything we don't want. And we're going to keep everything we do, which is these little lines that's going to go by the shoestring. Now, once again, you see this one? It's open. We're going to have to close it up in order to get it. So we're just going to... we're going to have it looking like this. And we're going to have to slice. So we're going to get another shape. Okay, what we need, we're just going to highlight all, and we're going to go to action, we'll go to slice. So now, we're going to go hide the contour again, and we're just going to delete that other little part. Okay. Okay, hold on. Now, I don't have a a pretty silver or nothing like that. I got a glitter silver. Let's see, can I find it? We can do something like this. Let's do this. Just to give you an example, you can slice some stuff, but if you want to do it as a print and cut, this is what I'm doing pretty much. Slice. But you know, if you want to do it as a HTV, you'll be responsible for the coloring. You won't be able to do these patterns. So if you want to make it a print and cut, all you got to do is you highlight all of it. Everything need to be highlighted. Go to action and go to flatten. Now it is a print and cut. So now my picture is a print and cut. This is how it looking on my paper. And it's going to cut it out just like that. Cute, right? Okay. So if you want to be responsible for it, you already know what you have to do. You got to go to unflatten. And this part right here needs to be turned into a no fill. So you have to go to edit. You go to edit. And over to your left where you see print at, you click on that. You go to the top, push no fill. And now this is going to be your responsibility. You're going to be responsible for the coloring. See, I knew I was missing a shoestring. Everything got to be turned back into a no fill. I don't know if you can highlight all and do it like that or not. Multiple, no fill. Yeah. So you can highlight all and just go to edit and go to no fill. Then you go to make it. Now everything except that there. All this stuff here is now considered a vinyl cut. So you're responsible for the coloring. Y'all, I hope I helped somebody. Y'all know your girl be just like all over the place. But if I helped you, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We on our way. Let's get it.